Welcome back to movement. Here are a few gentle exercises that can help you prepare the body to get back into any form of movement routine. Whether you've taken a break over the holidays or whether you just haven't had the time, capacity, or space to move recently. Here are some great exercises to just get you going and ease your way realistically and gently back into movement. We're going to start off on your hands and knees for some nice feel-good rotations. So my hands are out in front of me and my knees are nice and wide. I'm going to take one arm up to the ceiling. Big inhale. I'm going to exhale, just let that arm come back down. Other side, inhale. Exhale, come back down. As I start to feel a little bit more comfortable with this, I'm going to come back down into a thread before coming up. And again, big reach up and into a thread. Notice how I didn't try the thread on the first one. And maybe you do a thread and you think, let me go back to just the rotation and down. And when you're ready, or if you can, you add the thread before changing it over. We're gonna do one more, but as always, feel free to do as many as your body is asking for. From here, I'm gonna walk the hands a little bit further away from the knees, and I'm gently just gonna press the hips forward and sit them back. So I'm not reaching a full shell stretch or a full cobra. All I'm doing is moving the pelvis into extension and then stretching through the lower back and the glutes and the backs of the legs. Now my feet are tucked, okay, my toes are tucked, and I'm getting a nice stretch through the feet because of that, but feel free to have them untucked. This movement might increase in range as you go, it might not, that's okay. I'm gonna do one more together. Fantastic, and relax. So let's take you into a seated position. Get yourselves nice and comfortable. Hands are behind you and the feet are spread out a little bit wider than your mat. We're just gonna let both knees drop to the side into that 90-90 position and over to the other side. Now, by no means do your legs have to go all the way flat. Just let them go, all right? This is just about the rotation of the head of the femur in the hip socket, okay? Don't worry about it if your bum is lifting off like mine is, it's not a problem. When you get back into things, it's not about being perfect, it's not about pushing the body, it's literally just about showing up. If you've pressed play on this video, you're doing well. Even if you're watching it on the couch and doing it in your mind, you're doing well, you're taking steps, so well done. Okay, from there, let's lie down onto our backs and just take a second here to breathe. Settle into the mat, head is heavy, rib cage is heavy, pelvis is heavy. My feet are about as wide as my hips in a comfortable stance. I'm gonna start to push my feet down into the floor. When I push my feet down into the floor, I can feel a bit of the backs of the legs starting to light up. And maybe I wanna relax. Okay, so just pressing down into the floor and relax. And again, pressing down into the floor and relax. So now we're going to take that into a bridge. So start by pressing down into the floor first and then bring the pelvis up and slowly lower it down. We do that again, pressing down into the floor, bring the pelvis up and slowly down. We just got one more bridge to do, pressing down through the floor, lifting the hips up and coming down onto the floor and relax. From here, all I want you to do is bring your knees into your chest, gentle rock from side to side. We're going to use a little bit of momentum to help us into a seated position. So make sure you grab onto the backs of your thighs and you're going to think about driving the soles of your feet down to your mat. And there you are seated. Bring yourself back onto all fours. Now we're going to walk those hands back so that we're on our feet. Come into a lovely ragdoll position. Just let everything relax. Shake the head out, relax the jaw. All right, just breathe. When you're ready, stack that spine into your standing position. Roll your shoulders back and down. Really just feel a broadness through the chest, stability into the legs. I'm going to inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, drop them down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale down and relax. Well done for getting yourself moving.